So that thing I said at the start of the last review that I did, that I wasn't going to be doing any movies that have been released ages before they came out here. I'll just do them in like burst reviews rather than individual things. Well, it's already gone to pot because this is my review for Instant Family, and I've only just realised that came out in November in America. So yeah, guess I'm just doing these sort of films too.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Starring amongst others Rose Byrne, Mark Wahlberg, Isabella Mona and Octavia Spencer, directed by Sean Anders for screenplay he wrote alongside John Morris. This is my review for Instant Family. Instant Family is a comedy about Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne's characters, and they decide to become foster parents, and they foster 3 children. One's a teenager, one's a little bit younger, and one's very, very young. And then chaos and hilarity and heartwarming adventures ensue. And do you know what really surprised me about this? That hilarity, heartwarming adventures, they did actually occur in this. I wasn't expecting a lot from this film at all, actually. I'd kind of written it off before going to see it, because the person behind this film, he's had a hand in some comedies that I really, really did not like. And just looking at the few, Horrible Bosses 2, I didn't like. Sex Drive, didn't like. Daddy's Home 2, I thought was pretty terrible. The first one was okay. Dumb and Dumber 2 is one of the worst sequels to anything I've ever seen. So yeah, not excited about this one. Mark Wahlberg as well, his comedies, well, his movies in general really are pretty hit and miss. Sometimes they're great, sometimes not so much. And the one thing that was making me excited to see it, or at least have a little bit of hope that it was going to be good, was Rose Byrne, because she's an actress that I really, really like. And she can do comedy as well. The Neighbours movies, she's fantastic in. And she's just got great comic timing, and she's a really likeable actress as well. But thankfully, while she is good, like she is great in this one, and probably one of the best things in the film, actually, Mark Wahlberg's great too. The script is good. It's genuinely just a really nice film. And as I say, I wasn't expecting that. I thought this was going to be just below average. Just the kind of humour that Daddy's Home 2 had, where it's, at least in my opinion, not all that funny. If you like Daddy's Home 2, that's fine. But for me, I didn't. So not a lot I was expecting from Instant Family. But yeah, this movie just works because it doesn't oversell jokes. It doesn't overplay moments. It doesn't try to be too saccharine. It kind of just blends these different tones. It's able to be heartwarming when it needs to. It's able to be really funny. And there's some really, really funny moments in this one. One of which involved a basketball, completely took me by surprise, and I loved it. But yeah, this just works on a lot more levels than I ever expected it to. And it helps that the cast, not just Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne, Octavia Spencer is great as well, and loved her since Hidden Figures. She's a great actress. She's good here. And the kids are pretty good. Isabella Mona is, I said in the Sicario 2 review that I thought she was going to be an up-and-comer. I still believe that, because she did something like Sicario, which was very, very heavy. Like, that was a really heavy film. And then she can do something like this as well, which is a lot more light-hearted. It's a lot sweeter, and she's excelled at both. She's so good in this one as well. Yeah, huge things for her. She's going to be like leading films, I think, before too long, as she deserves it. The other 2 kids as well are fine. Like, none of the children are irritating or annoying, which could have brought this film crashing down if they had been, but they're not. It's a nice cast, it's a nice mix of characters, and it's a nice, almost believable story. It follows the kind of beats that you would expect it to hit, but it goes in some unexpected directions as well. I mean, yeah, you're expecting this to touch on the original family of these foster kids, and they do, but they did it in a way that I wasn't really expecting. I wasn't expecting them to do it in the way that they did. And it surprised me, and it was nice, and it was a little bit darker in that elements as well. There was certain moments of how this story played out and how the movie wraps up that were, yeah, admittedly nice, but at the same time, a little darker than I thought, and the movie benefits from that, because the more that these people and these characters can feel like real people, the more I'll invest in them, and I really wasn't expecting to be saying things like this about Instant Family. As I say, I'd written it off, and let that be a lesson to me. Don't write movies off before you've given them a chance, because some of them can really surprise you, and Instant Family is one of them. I certainly don't think it's a brilliant film. It's not going to be on my best of list at the end of the year or anything like that, but it was a nice time. I'm glad I saw it. I had a nice time watching it. I enjoyed these characters. Let's not get carried away. Let's not do a sequel. It ends in a nice place. I'm happy there. Let's just leave it and chalk it up as a win for the Mark Wahlberg film, and a win for Sean Anders as well, because he's had a lot more hits against him than he has wins. And if he keeps making movies like this, then, I'll forgive him for Dumb and Dumber 2. Not sure how, because I really hated that film, but I'll try. I'm going to give Instant Family an 8 out of 10. Have you seen Instant Family yet? I mean, if you're elsewhere in the world, you probably saw it a couple of months ago, but let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Let me know your favourite Mark Wahlberg, Rose Byrne film as well, and what do you think of Dumb and Dumber 2? Did you hate it as much as I did? Because genuinely I couldn't stand it, and I really liked the first. Second Dumb and Dumber, actually, I hate it so much it's affected my enjoyment of the first one now, which... yeah, it's a bad sequel. But what did you think of it? Going off on a bit of a tangent. Do hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of them. Look out for more reviews coming soon as well. Some really good films coming on the way. Yes, Glass is one of them. We'll be seeing it. You can follow me on Twitter at Joe Julians. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.